and welcome, lovely folk. This is a pick a card reading, and you may choose from the piles here. We have the Firefly card with the butterfly charm for pile 1. For pile 2, we have the Wolf card with the number 4 charm. And finally, for pile 3, we have the Bat card with the Heart charm. Take a moment to be still and to breathe. Wherever you feel pulled towards, this will be your pile. You may feel called to more than one pile, and you might find different things that resonate. There is no right or wrong answer here. Trust your intuition, and I'll catch you on the other side. Hello and welcome, lovely folk. We are getting into the reading for pile 1 here. That is the Firefly or the Butterfly charm, whichever one you chose from. Alright, we're going to start out with Pocket Animal Tarot. Happier Me affirmation cards we're going to end with. We also have Queen of the Moon Oracle, and for your pick, I go intuitively off of the card. We're going with Tarot of the 1001 Nights. Okay, so let's first get your Queen of the Moon. Oh, and I forgot, we will also clarify with my favorite deck here, the Enchanted Tarot. Alright. Spirit guides and angels messages for pile 1. Those who chose Firefly and Butterfly. Alright, we have here Blossoming. Beautiful. This violin kind of lasering out. It's funny, I was trying to find some violin background music before we started. It's also reminding me of that show with Elle Fanning. I'll have to put it up when I search the name. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put that over here. Alright, let's get your tarot. Spirit guides and angels messages for pile 1 here. Messages for pile 1, please. So we have Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You might have turned down an offer or have left a position. We have Queen of Swords reversed. So yeah, definitely got something out there. I'm gonna put these like this actually. It might have been pretty quick that you just left a position, or and then we have 2 of Cups here. Perhaps it just wasn't really vibing with you, and you're trying to you're kind of realizing now and challenging. I see this kind of as you're challenging these things. You're really kind of challenging things in your life to like make sure that they resonate with you before you move forward. Now she's playing a lyre. Yeah, you are trying to get in tune and only match up with things that get in tune with you. And I'm seeing this fountain very prominently, like it's kind of reminding me of 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. And we have the 10 of Wands, the 7 of Wands in reverse, and the Knave of Pentacles, which is equivalent to the Page of Pentacles. Well, you're definitely going to be exploring new areas of focus for your security and finances and such. This is definitely going to be a bit of a challenge, a bit of a whirlwind. But I think you are doing so because you want to make sure, like, you don't want to put your energy into anything that doesn't reflect how you deeply feel. And that's a beautiful energy to be in. And I think that ultimately, here's another fountain, that ultimately, you know, brings in the abundance. So I wouldn't give up on that, but just know that it will be a little bit of an adventure. Let's go ahead and clarify a little. That was my doing. Okay. Please clarify for group 1, please. Clarify here. Spirit guides and angels, please guide the sphere for their highest good. So it's definitely going to be an adventure here. An accepting of the unknown. 7 of Wands. And we did have that in reverse here. So I do see you kind of, you're going to have some ups and downs in the area of like knowing that you can do this, and in the area of like sometimes you're going to kind of almost question, like, why did I do this? But you just need to remember and tap into the idea of it being an adventure, something to really deeply connect to what you truly desire. So I do see this card's going to kind of go back and forth a little bit. You're going to have some doubts to work through, but it's also going to be just part of the process, and it's ultimately going to help you. Now with that, it's going to also, and this also just might be, this is probably just already how you're feeling as well. With that doubt sometimes creeping in, it sometimes perhaps might make you feel less motivated. And again, I see that transforming here. I mean, butterflies are coming in strong. We have the firefly, which is also about that guiding light and inspiration. So if you believe, you will receive. You know, also take time every day to really manifest, really look at what it is that you want to connect with, and try to stick with that. Like, you might, you know, things can evolve over time, and that's okay, that's natural, but just be, you know, that kind of can affect the way you manifest, and it can make things more scattered. So try to keep focus as well. Perhaps a vision board will really help you. Maybe putting it on your ceiling so that you see it first thing in the morning and when you go to bed. We have 9 of Swords. So I'd say you've already come a long way. I think whatever position it is that you were in that you left was creating a lot of anxiety, and that's already turning around for you. You might have some different new things that you're naturally kind of questioning, because especially it being so new, but ultimately you just realize you've already come a long way. You have a lot to offer. So don't doubt you're having done this. I think this is something you clearly felt you needed to do, and you know, stay true to that. That was for a reason. Apologies for that. I'm gonna let that pass. Okay, and then we have here the 5 of Swords. So yeah, it's the only thing that is going to stand in your way with any of this, and it's not really going to stand in your way, but like make things more challenging, is your mind. The doubts might creep in, Okay, I'm seeing this as, oh, what is it called? Stillite. Oh no, I can't think of the term. I'll put it in when I see it. Now it's also reminding me of lightning, but it's reminding me of in the caves, how the drippings of minerals occur, and then you get that, the word we in here. Okay, I'm getting, try not to let your doubts make you isolate too much. Isolate enough to realize you're like what you want, but still get out there. I'm actually remembering something I saw recently about, somebody said like how to know the difference between when you are isolating in a healthy way or in a toxic way, like in a way that's harmful for yourself, is to look at the reasonings. And if you are isolating out of fear, then that is like pure isolation and, you know, more harmful than good. But when you're isolating out of you know, for any other reason, if you need an energy boost, or like you're looking at something, or healing, or what have you, then that's, yeah, if there's any fear behind your reasoning of any kind, and you have to be very realistic with yourself, then perhaps it's time to get out in some way or another, get out of your comfort zone, go do something that you wouldn't usually do, which you're definitely being called to do here. 8 of Wands. So I'm definitely getting more of this, the cave stuff, which also I'm pretty sure that there's like a lot of like nutrients in those, if I'm not mistaken. I'm getting abundance headed your way, and lots of passion, and things are going to move more quickly. Perhaps this is, again, once you step out, it's going to really shake things up for you in a very positive way. Alright, let's get your Queen of the... Oh wait, we already got that. Let's get your affirmation card here. So yeah, ultimately I am getting, don't let this thing that you have left, like, know that it was, I think you knew at the time, and maybe it's just been a little bit of a trying period after the fact, and it's caused you to like slightly doubt, slightly reserve a little bit, which was necessary for healing, but don't get caught in that, essentially. Because I think you will get a lot more inspiration as you step out and explore the world, explore your talents. Messages for pile 1 here. Spirit guides and angels, thank you. Messages for pile 1, please. For some also, this could have been leaving a relationship, one that made you perhaps like you didn't feel like you could be on your own without it, in the sense of maybe finances, maybe you didn't think you made enough, or what have you. Just some kind of security was lost after this, and it's been a matter of refinding that, but in a matter of finding love for yourself here. Okay. So we have creative energy surges through me and leads me to new and brilliant ideas. We've all been given the gift of creativity and imagination. Focus on accepting that you are a limitless spiritual being and your imagination will flourish. So the more you connect to your spirituality, the more will come to you. The more you find clarity, the more will come to you. So take time to, let things come in by just being, simply being. Meditation. Also, it might help to connect with the root chakra specifically, because I think the more you feel secure in knowing that the abundance is all around and you will be okay, the more that things will come into you, an appreciation of everything you already have. I have everything I need within myself. Well, there we go. Just believe in yourself and allow yourself to grow. You have within you all the resources you need. So yeah, that's kind of just right there, reaffirming that connect with your root chakra and the abundance of the world. Know everything is already within you. And inspiration, you're headed towards a very inspirational period. There are so many wands here, so much fire. In this, I just see abundant ideas flourishing, and you are blossoming. And I see whatever this is as being something that expands exponentially. All right, let's grab your chart. Musical note, that was neat. It landed right on my drawer handle. Some of you might play violin, or you just saw the violin in the lyre, but it could be whatever. So perhaps playing music is also going to be a way that you get clarity. This travel club also has a little gem right here, which is reminding me of clarity and ideas coming in as well. So music might help that, either listening or even playing. Hello with the 2 cherries here. I think this is about connecting with yourself. I just saw the episode of SpongeBob with the hello, all the hellos echoing. So I think it's going to be about reflecting and connecting with yourself. There. We have the angel. You are guided. You're being guided to the right path. And okay, I'm seeing little squid tentacles in the dress. It's reminding me of, or it's telling me that to be guided on how you feel with things, really get in tune with putting your feelers out and trying different things and seeing what really kind of connects with you. We have here the flamingo, which is saying that stillness is certainly going to help you, and also the root energy, and also you know, a good balance between having fun and connecting. You know, make sure you have fun connecting with all those different ideas and things that you have. Happiness is on its way to you. We have here the lemon or orange. This is also telling me abundance. You have everything you need. Perhaps also connecting to your solar plexus. And that can help your drive, your motivation as well. So if you are struggling with motivation, that's something to look at, specifically the solar plexus. And laughter is the greatest medicine. So try to bring that in somehow. You know, hang out with friends, or you could put on a funny movie. You know, whatever it might be for you, just something that can get you laughing. We have here the Flora Daily, which is about connecting to your power. So I do see, and gaining your independence, I do see this happening for you. This star is coming in as inspiration, for sure. The guiding star. You are protected. We have the angel and we have the hand of Fatima. We have the moon with the wings. This is reminding me of Sailor Moon, actually. Some of you are very intuitive. And I think you're more focused on work right now. But keep an open heart, because I do see, for those of you who aren't in a relationship at the time, there is a potential there. But also, if you are in one, I do see that you are reaching a new phase. Part of that is from kind of connecting with yourself more. The fish, this is reminding me of the Page of Cups, with the little fish popping out of the cup. So yeah, definitely, those who are single, a love offer might be coming in, or things might be deepening. But also, you are the type, and this is why do not doubt yourself. You are the type who goes upstream, who swims upstream, and you know, this has made you strong. So don't doubt yourself. You are on the right path. This is again connecting to the music. So yeah, get up and dance. Dance it out. When you feel doubt, dance it out. I think that's going to help bring in ideas too. Alright, well, this is where I'm going to leave this. I thank you so much for being a part of my journey and welcoming me to be a part of your journey as well. And until next time, lovely folk. Hello and welcome, lovely folk. This is the reading for pile 2, the wolf card and the number 4 charm. We're going to, well, we did get your pocket animal. We're going to get your Queen of the Moon Oracle, then the Sacred Web Tarot for this group, and then affirmation cards as well. So let's go ahead and get your card here. Okay, I am feeling a little called to say this. I did see just before your reading a praying mantis had come into my home, so I had to go take the little guy outside. It was just a little tiny one. Faith, worm moon, but she's really reminding me of Queen Charlotte in that series. But anyways, yeah, the praying mantis, the reason I wanted to say it was because of this 4 charm, and the praying mantis always reminds me of 2 cards, which is, I don't know why, but it always reminds me of the 4 of Pentacles, as well as the Hanged Man, because I've seen them like kind of hanging upside down, you know, and for 4 of Pentacles, you know, sometimes you have to get into that surrender energy. So let's get your cards here. Okay, now I just finally got a scene. So when Queen Charlotte is in the garden trying to hop over the fence. Alright, spirit guides and angels. Messages for pile 2 here. What messages do you have for pile 2 here? For their highest good. Whoa. Yeah, I'm not gonna take these. Spirit guides and angels. What messages do you have here for pile 2's highest good? Spirit guides and angels, messages for pile 2, please. Messages for pile 2's highest good. Spirit guides and angels, messages for pile 2, please. Messages for pile 2. But yes, the praying mantis does mean when they enter your home that the angels are watching over you. And so that message is also coming through as you are protected. especially it seems there might be something that you've walked away from. Okay, so we have here the Eight of Cups, the 12, apologies, the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Cups in reverse. So definitely finding a ulterior strategy here. You're walking away from something presently, and it's going to help you to find an ulterior strategy, something in tune with you. So I'm also saying, don't be fearful. Find what really connects to you and make it be so. And have faith in yourself. Invest in yourself. And we have the Ten of Cups. So definitely you are staircasing. You're getting into alignment with yourself here. Let's go ahead and clarify. That was interesting, the way that flipped out. Yeah, you're definitely getting in tune with yourself and investing in yourself. You might be struggling with faith. I think that's why this card came out, and possibly because it's like a matter of finding some ulterior motive in tune, something that's like very in tune with you, but you're unique, so it's like it feels a little bit scary perhaps, but ultimately it's going to work out wonderful for you. I see you staircasing and possibly leading something here. Keep in balance. Try to remember to appreciate it as an adventure, as a chance to nourish yourself. You're gonna have to keep reawakening your desire to keep the faith here. These definitely are coming in this way. You had a choice that you've made, and you chose you. You walked away from something that wasn't fulfilling. This is somewhat similar to group 1, actually. And this thing is going to lead you and staircase you into your calling. And especially with Wolf, that's the pathfinder. That is like the ultimate card of saying just this, that you are on the right path. You walked away for a reason, It is an adventure. It's going to have its moments, so keep in balance. But ultimately, you're staircasing into a wonderful energy where you are on top here. You're going to be like a leader or a CEO or some kind of head of some business company. I'm very much so getting like kind of entrepreneurial energy. But let's get your affirmation card. Oh, I just got Voulez-vous. What is that song? It's from Mamma Mia. First I'm hearing the Voulez-vous part. So I can't even recall what song it is. Alright, let's get your cards here. Spirit guides and angels. Messages for pile 2 here. Messages for pile 2 here. What do those in pile 2 need to know? Alright, I'm not going to put this down, but believe, receive, achieve. That definitely is calling out to me. Let's go ahead and read this. I choose to feel calm and relaxed right now. So staying grounded. You know, I'm pile 1 and I'm getting it here as well. There's a lot about the root chakra and feeling secure and grounded. And that's going to help you move forward and staircase. This is an excellent exercise of letting go. Put one hand on your heart and feel your heart beating. Take 3 deep breaths and slowly come back to your normal breathing. While doing so, just let go. So maybe that's that surrender energy that I was feeling, like the Hanged Man with the praying mantis. Alright, let's get your charms. Alright, we have the rainbow here. Change is on the horizon. And again, it's kind of giving me 9 of Cups with the rainbow above it. Wish fulfillment. But it's about you staircasing. Emperor energy. Yeah. You're gonna know what to do and you're gonna love what you do. And it's gonna put you at the top. We have the star on top of this unicorn. That could be a unicorn business. So definitely, excuse me. Yeah, you're gonna be at the top and your ideas are going to, you know, really push everybody forward. And we have here this little medallion. So yeah, this is a coin. This is about abundance coming in. So you are growing your coins here. But alright, we're gonna leave it here. And I thank you so much for being a part of my journey and welcoming me to be a part of your journey as well. Until next time, lovely folk. Hello and welcome, lovely folk. This is the reading for pile 3, the bat and the heart charm. We're going to start off here with, we have the pocket animal. We're going to then get the Queen of the Moon. I'll do Alice in Wonderland, or the Wonderland Tarot, and then I'll clarify with the Enchanted Tarot and get some Happier Me affirmation cards. Alright, let's go ahead and get your cards. Alright, Spirit Guides and Angels for pile 3. Messages for pile 3. Alright, we have Peace, Waning Crescent, and we have Surrender, also a waning crescent. And of course, both these figures look very serene because a part of peace is letting go and surrendering to the whole. Alright, let's get your cards here. Alright, Spirit Guides and Angels. Messages for pile 3. Messages for pile 3, please. Messages for pile 3's highest good. Spirit Guides and Angels. Messages for pile 3's highest good. Whoa. Alright, I'm feeling these, but not these. Okay. So we have here the Knight of Peppermills, which would be the same as the Knight of Wands here. Some of you are rich with ideas. Some of you have been really focusing on working out and doing things to get your energy really in a good place. I just got sneezing. If somebody did sneeze out there, bless you. It could be allergies. But yeah, you've been moving forward on some type of passion here. The Hermit is your challenge. So some of you might like to stay isolated And I actually got this for pile 1 as well, that look at your motivation for isolation. If it's fear, then, you know, because sometimes, you know, it's important to hermit. So it's important to know why you are. If you're doing it out of fear, that is isolation, and that can be harmful for yourself. And if you're doing it out of, you know, needing to reserve your energy, that is another thing. Some of you might need to reserve your energy because you're going too hard on things. And we have here the 9 of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Hats, which is the Ace of Cups. Yeah, some of you have been working so hard and I think it's been to gain some kind of independence. However, in doing so, you might be burning out a little bit, and it's causing you to keep feeling like you need to reserve your energy. When stepping out is going to help you, you just need to balance a little bit more between play and work. Ultimately, I do see you doing this. I see you taking, when you are in hermit mode, you're doing self-care things. Perhaps taking a bath, having a cup of tea. But when you aren't working, I see you stepping out more, and you know, that's going to be very fulfilling for you as well. Let's clarify a little here. Alright, please clarify for pile 3. Spirit guides and angels. Please clarify there for pile 3. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely some of it is out of anxiety that you are hermiting. So, yeah, if there's any fear, let that go. You know, have peace of mind and surrender. Anytime that you might be feeling that constraint where you just, oh, I'm just gonna stay in today. Look at why. And, you know, if you see fear there, and you gotta be real with yourself, but if you do feel fear there, perhaps instead surrender and, you know, face the thing that you don't want to do. Because sometimes we find that we might feel like we don't want to do something, but then, you know, end up enjoying it greatly and ends up being really fulfilling. So, and yeah, from these cards, it definitely says, you know, step out, go for it, go do that thing, because you will find fulfillment in it. 6 of Cups reverse, 7 of Pentacles reverse. Definitely try not to work too hard. I see that changing for you, but 6 of Pentacles, yeah, you're trying to find a good balance. And you're also trying to let go of anything might be haunting you from the past, and you will do so by surrendering to the moment. And we have the Three of Swords, so definitely it's having to do with that thing from the past. It's what's causing your anxiety here. We're going to... No, you know what? This isn't to be here. This is the outcome. Is finding that balance. And finding how to fulfill yourself in a good balance and exchange with others as well. Community. You know, finding good community. Let's get your Happier Me cards here. Spirit guides and angels messages for pile 3. Okay. The power to change my world lies within me. If you concentrate on the negative, you will only see problems. If you concentrate on the positive, you will find solutions. The power lies in your thoughts. Don't sabotage yourself for something that hasn't happened yet. So that might be what keeps you in hermit mode, is that, you know, I've done this, I'm guilty of this myself, of, you know, saying, oh, I'm not gonna go do this. Maybe you get invited to something and, oh, I'm not gonna go do this because I already know that, you know, this is what's going to happen. Like, I feel like this right now, and so, like, I'm not gonna go do this because, so you're kind of, if that is something going on there, you might be self-sabotaging, and it might be, you know, out of just being in your head too much. And actually, by going out and just doing those things, it will help kind of settle your mind. So surrender to the present moment. You know, I just got that movie, Yes Man. Now that doesn't mean you have to really get in tune with your heart, because of course there are things that aren't going to resonate with you, and things that, you know, you don't want to do, and that's okay. That's perfectly okay. But just look at your motivation. Look at what your reasonings are, and if you're thinking too ahead, you might be too in your head. And try to come back to the present and surrender to the moment, and, you know, get out there and just see what happens. You know, live it instead of thinking about it. And there can be ways that you can bring yourself into the present moment. You know, if you're somebody who gets in your head a lot, try to listen. Try to, you know, if you're outside, listen to, like, the breeze and the tree leaves moving, or the cars passing by, or, you know, I mean, politely, you don't have to eavesdrop, but, you know, just the sound of people around, you know, those people down the street. You know, disengage from your mind as much as you can, and feel and hear and absorb all the sounds and life around you, and that'll help you kind of get in your present moment and release your mind constraints. That doesn't mean that there doesn't have to be. There's always balance in that. There's a time to reflect. But if it's preventing you from moving forward, then perhaps you've done enough reflecting, and it's time to instead, really be present and feel things. All right, let's get your charms. The sun, I'm not surprised. I was staring at this sun, it had me mesmerized here. So that's for enlightenment. Some of you also may be connecting to Kundalini a little bit. There's practices, like some call it the Christos, the sacred oil. Some of you might look that up, but it's essentially it's the dream, the part of the brain that produces DMT, and that can like really awaken when we get into our Kundalini awakening. Some of you might be experiencing this right now, so you can look up the symptoms and see if you're in that, but you also can, I'm getting ways of stimulating it, one of the ways being present, like we had discussed, but also nadi, I cannot remember what it's called, but pranayama, where you alter breath through the nostrils. I'll put that up here. We also have, and that is very much so, they do the echolocation, so it's about listening and kind of a balance between, they're blind, and so it's like, instead of focusing too much on your mind, try to listen. But bats also are great reflectors. I think you naturally have very strong reflection, and that's why you get in your head, and that's a wonderful thing to have. It's like a way that we keep our egos in check. It's a way that we but balance is important with that, because you don't want to get too in your head. We have the rose. It's a blue rose, which is for the throat chakra. So some of you might benefit from mantras as well when you meditate. Yeah. But some of you are also just learning how to communicate more effectively. We have here it's like a life tube. So I'm getting kind of guided protection here, especially with this angel. You're being guided through your emotions to be more like eloquent with your words. Some of you might be a writer or a speaker of some kind, or you will be. And we have here, I'm not sure if this is a J with a crown or if it's a cane. It looks more like a J with a crown. I'm not actually sure how to decipher that. Maybe your name or somebody's name starts with a J. Or this could again be about Kundalini. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of Kundalini energy. Also, some of you might want to look at your posture. If you don't want to, if you sit for long periods at a desk or what have you, you might be putting too much pressure on your sacrum. And that might be something to look at, or you might want to exercise. Try to help loosen it, and it'll help you feel less rigid in your back or your spine. And it could help you in more ways than one, I am getting. Okay. Well, that is where we will leave this. I thank you so much for being a part of my journey and welcoming me to be a part of your journey as well. And until next time, lovely folk.